Welcome back to another book review. I just finished recording this and then the file decided to corrupt instantly as I was like on my little outro. It was like, you know what's even better? Let's just not have that file. And just decided to crash as I was actively recording. So I get to do it all over again. So we're gonna talk about this book, hopefully, and it'll just let me actually get this done today. So this is Meditation with Intention, quick and easy ways to create lasting peace by a name. I have no idea how to pronounce this. That's a long last name. I have no idea, but this was amazing. So this book is divided into 9 chapters and each one kind of has a theme-ish. It's really just a bunch of random little points to talk about throughout the chapters, such as like there's just these little like points of like meditation and medication, beginning a meditation practice, you have 5 minutes a day to meditate, cultivate commitment, focus on your strengths, control what you can, silence is golden, positive self-communication, your energy as thoughts, and so on. So it's got a lot of really good little sections in here. At the end of each chapter is a type of meditation to try. They are aimed at being about 5 minutes a day, which is pretty easy. Pretty much everyone can do that. I gave this one a 5 out of 5 star. I absolutely loved this book. Which is surprising because usually I will dock a star, specifically if you do not include a bibliography or recommended reading or anything. It didn't have it, but I actually really liked this book, so I gave it a 5, but I do wish it had that at some point in there, but it didn't. However, the author has done like a lot of research, grew up in the culture, all that good stuff, so like I'm choosing to overlook that, but just be FYI, personally I usually prefer that. But I still really loved this book. Now, the big thing is, with this book, it wasn't so complicated of meditations to do. I don't like the guided meditations that are like, you gotta do this, and you gotta do this, and you gotta do this, in written form. If it was a CD or an audio file, sure. But as written form, it's really not my thing. I think it's kind of a waste of paper to be like, okay, now go write it down, record it yourself, and then listen to this thing. Like, it's just not a format I enjoy. I think it's really dumb. And I was afraid that that was going to be this book, and it wasn't. There's only 9 in the entire book, and most of them are pretty simple. I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was really good. The information in here was really easy to deal with, and it just felt like it was so approachable as a way to handle meditation. I absolutely loved it, and it inspired me to immediately get started on some of the techniques, because yes, even though my own book I tell you to meditate, sometimes we don't. But I don't know, something about this book just made it feel so like approachable, and it also like is constantly like, it really will make a difference, just do it. And I was like, all right, I'm trying to manifest a lot of things, sure. So after reading through this book, and it took me about like 3 reading sessions, even though it's really not that big of a book. It's pretty short, it's pretty thin, but I wanted to not end the book. And so I have been doing it ever since I started reading this, twice a day, morning and evening, to do just a quick 5-minute meditation. Personally, I will set my timer to like 5 minutes and 10 seconds because for whatever reason, my phone, if you don't like close your phone into like the lock mode, it will stop your timer. I have done so many meditations where I will set my timer and I'll leave the screen on, and then it just never continues the thing. It goes to a black screen, it goes to the lock screen, and it just ends your timer. And I'm like, that's really helpful, phone. So now I set it for 5 minutes and 10 seconds so that I can close my phone, make sure it's still doing the timer, and then I can start on the meditation. And just doing these quick 5-minute meditations in the morning and the evening, I don't know that it's necessarily made like a huge difference, but I like to believe so. And this book tells you how much it's going to change your life, so I'm hoping it's going to change my life. But I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun. And honestly, you could fit 5 minutes of meditation in it. You've watched this video for about 5 minutes. You can go do another 5 minutes instead of watching another video. go meditate. Pretty much this book would be great if you are a beginner to meditating, or if you've been doing it for a while. It's just a good quick refresher book on meditation. I really liked it. I plan to get it and then just read through the random sections, like not even like a full chapter, just the little like minor sections in the chapters, like once a day or something like that, because it's just one of those kind of really good books just to quickly glance through. I really loved this book. So I would love to know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. As always, a huge thank you to my patrons. If you would like to support me and get access to exclusive content, it is patreon.com/nightwillowcrafts. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I post every single day. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.